What's going on, y'all? It's one of your hosts from Come On Man, Mr. 440.
And it's me, another Negro, man. What's up, y'all? We back
And
with another episode, and we talking about communication with females, man.
yep, I'm talking about communication because we know a lot of y'all don't know how to talk to women. We know a lot of y'all don't know how to say stuff with intention and, make a woman, what they say nowadays, go. You don't know how to really make a woman start going. You talking to women, but you probably don't know how to really just make her just wet or just get attracted to you. You talk to her, then she's just ready to get the hell away from your ass. So we gonna be helping you out with that on this episode right here.
Or either you just don't know how to talk, and you just sitting there just twiddling your fingers and just got your knees buckling in front of her, and she just looking like, what is going on? So
Right.
like, we just gonna help you know how to talk to a female. If you just don't even know how to even say hello or hey to a female, and we just gonna do that today. Try to help you improve yourself. If you do know how to talk a little bit, but you just be failing sometimes, and sometimes it just don't go your way. But that's another thing. It's gonna come to that. It's just shooting shots like in basketball, or
Mhm.
throwing a rock like Tom Brady. You gonna have some passes that just fall to the ground. You're gonna have some
Right.
that make it into the receiver hand. It just that's
Exactly.
how the game is.
Exactly. Because, yeah, like he just said, your top tier receivers, hey, man, we talking about Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. They not catching 100% of their passes. It don't matter how well the goddamn ball get through. Sometimes situations happen. Sometimes your concentration just be fucked up. You can't get them all. This ain't Pokemon, nigga. So we trying to let y'all know that it's okay to make mistakes as well. And you gonna make mistakes talking to women because we know majority of y'all, y'all don't know, y'all ain't probably ain't never had a conversation with a woman outside of y'all sister or your cousin or your mama. So we just putting y'all down. So now the first thing we want to really touch on is how you speak to women. Now, you want to talk to a woman with a masculine voice. You don't want to just walk up and talk to women like you Mickey Mouse or Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's the worst thing you can do because she probably ain't even gonna look at you like a man at that point. She gonna look like, damn, this nigga right here, he my sister.
Right. Or
She
either
pro-
she just not gonna take you serious at all, and you just
right,
I'm my name. And then she just automatically
right,
walking off like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta go to class. Or either just
exactly,
yeah, can you please
right,
just get away from me? She gonna think you just
right.
a weirdo at that point, because
Oh,
she just like, what is he
you,
doing? Like he in the
you
anime or something.
Right. You a whole weirdo and whole time, like he just said, she gonna tell you she going to class or she gonna tell you she gotta go somewhere whole time. Probably didn't even really have to go nowhere. Probably was really waiting for a real man to approach her, but you approached her like a little bitch. So therefore she just had to find a reason to get away from your ass. And then it just turned out she walked to a motherfucker that knew what he was doing, aka niggas like us, and probably, ooh, yeah, I'm ready to just take my clothes off of them. Cause it's just all about the way you speak to them. Now, the way we talking to y'all right now, we not saying talk to them exactly how we talking to y'all right now. But I mean, you walk up on a woman, how you doing today? It ain't really about what you say, it's how you say it. So you can just come off and say, how you doing today? Ooh, you look like you from around here, from there or somewhere. It's a bit different than saying it like that versus just walking up to her and just saying, how are you today, man? Woo! You look like you're from Atlanta. Like, you see the big difference in that? Which one is she gonna respect? She gonna respect the deeper, like the more smoother tone, or she gonna respect you think she gonna respect the tone where motherfucker sounding like he got something stuck in his ass?
Right. And then it's like you just talking to her, like if you talking to her normal, coming at with a deep voice, and you just saying the same thing, you could, and then that's another thing we talked about, is just saying the same thing, because you're not gonna know how to just do situational like talk and spit and game, because we'll talk about that later on. But just saying how you doing today, just walking past saying how you doing today is simple. That's something that can get the conversation started right then and there. If you a person that watch that hentai and all that shit so much to the point you just thinking about sex, then you gonna fuck up, and then you gonna start sweating and shit, and can't talk to the
Hmm.
female. But if you
Yep.
just try to have a normal conversation, it should flow. It should just start flowing. If you're not thinking
Yep.
about sex, like, oh, I want to fuck her tonight. If you thinking about, oh, let me actually like real deal have a conversation, it's going to flow. It's going to like 80%. 90% chance it's gonna flow because y'all just talking about stuff. Okay, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing. She probably gonna say, "Oh, I'm just tired." And right there, you just say, "Okay, well, why you tired?" And if you just ask questions
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, they're gonna go into conversation, and then it might correspond with what you got to talk about.
Right, exactly. And like he just said, that's a big part of it too. Asking questions. Now, we're not telling y'all to go in and interview the lady. Hey, what's your name? How many dogs do you have? How many jobs do you work? Where you see yourself in 5 years? What kind of car do you drive? What kind of car keys you got? And we're not telling y'all to just bombard the lady with questions. Because at that point, that's not really doing nothing for you either. Because your goal is to end up trying to make the woman attracted to you. You're trying to get her to raise her attraction level towards you. So you're not doing that with questions like how many dogs you got, what kind of exercise videos you look at to get ready for the gym. We not telling y'all to do stuff like that. Now you want to ask thought provoking questions, stuff like do you see yourself being with me, or like what's your ideal type of dude? That now that's those are questions that's gonna help you out because it's giving you an answer in the long run whether or not she gonna end up being the one that you can probably see yourself being with or being serious with in the future, or probably if you just want to take her down, that type of ordeal too.
And that's with a female like you been new like that been showing signs because that's another thing. If they not showing signs of you like of being attracted to you, then you just a random girl that you just met or something like that in school and you never talked to. She probably not gonna be attracted to you unless she shown signs of that, like staring at you and stuff like that, which we'll talk about also. But just showing
Hmm.
signs, if you just she just staring at you and always twirling her hair, playing with her hair and stuff like that, smiling and giving you them puppy
Hmm.
dog eyes, then at that
Yep.
point, that's when you can throw yourself in there and start asking questions like, "Dang, you must like if she say I'm tired, dang, you must need me to be there with you or something to like sleep with you or something." Like you just throwing
All
yourself in
right.
the equation at that point.
That's
Then she be
all
like,
it is.
"Yeah, I do need you." Yeah, right there, boom, you know
All
you
right.
got her. So, but other
Hmm.
than that, if you don't know if she's attracted to you or nothing like that yet, you need to just stick with the basics until you can find out the signals first, which you probably
Hmm.
won't know because you just gonna be sitting there probably shaking like a stripper and shit like that. And then at that point, if you doing all that, then she probably just gonna get dry like fucking SpongeBob when he needed water, got him on that one episode. So
Right.
just make
Right.
sure you just stick with the basics first. If you don't know shit about like spitting games, stick with the basics and
Yeah.
just ask questions and then respond off her question with like just oh, okay, blah blah blah. And then
Right.
if the conversation started to get dry, then ask another question. That's why you should be coming up with things because men we all should be logical thinkers. So you should be thinking of another question to ask while you having the conversation. You shouldn't be oh
Right, yeah.
like you
You
shouldn't be
literally
doing all that in front of
and
the people.
some of y'all literally probably doing that as we speak. You probably literally sitting up there giggling and twirling and shaking your ass and twerking in front of the bitch. And when y'all need to just be grounded within y'all masculinity to know, okay, I need to have that comfort level to where the same niggas I'm listening to on this podcast right now, they got it. We can just go outside and just have a regular conversation with them. And we telling y'all don't just start off from where we starting off at because we know what we doing. We know y'all don't know what y'all doing. So y'all should just be starting out with the basics. How you doing today? You from around here? Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I just wanted to compliment you. You have a good rest of your day now. We not telling y'all to go out there and spit game and like he say, situational based game, which is what he mean by that is just depending on the scenario you in. So, like, say for instance, you see her at the gas station. You can just see her and then be like, okay, what you doing up in here? You finna get ready to put some gas in your car, huh? If you see her standing at the counter, or if you see her back there in the back of the liquor store, be like, okay, what we drinking on tonight? You look like you finna get lit. Or where you going? You going outside? Stuff like that. That's what he mean by situational, because it's situation based. So you can just
Right.
use that as an aspect of your game, because then that's gonna get a conversation started right there. Cause a lot of y'all be trying to rush it. You don't want to just rush and then just get off into yeah, let me go ahead and get your number. Like, cause some of y'all, we know some of y'all freaky ass niggas just doing that. Hey, how you doing? You look good. What's your number? You gotta still talk to her a little bit more, bro, to make her comfortable. and then you want to
Right.
go in and get the information from her.
Cause niggas literally do that shit. Just hey, what's your name? Oh, you look good. Let me get your number. Like you can't just rush to that. You can't do that. Cause and then y'all will think, oh, I got a number doing that. But whole time she's not interested in you because you didn't even spark up a conversation. So whole time,
Right.
yeah, you probably did get her number, but she's doing that just to goddamn get you out her fucking face. Cause she don't want you there. She probably like, if this bitch made ass nigga don't get the fuck out my face. Okay, bro. But females are wired to just like to escape things they don't like emotionally. So if they just see that you just coming up to them saying, "Hey, you look good," even though you let me get your number. You look good,
Right.
and then at that point right there, you get okay. She giving you her number. You just sitting there fucking on mute, not saying shit to her while she just put her fucking number in. You just sitting there while she just put a number in. You say, "All right, thank you," and then fucking walk off. Bitch, what the
Right.
fuck? So
Right. Right.
like you can't do that. They don't. That's not. Oh yeah, I did get a number. Like that's not. And then you probably going back to your fucking friends that's outside, and then y'all just all having a group hug and jumping up in the fucking air like y'all just doing a kumbaya moment. That's not gonna go. That's not how that works. So you gotta goddamn take shit slow and goddamn, and then with situational shit, y'all not gonna know how to do for real, but y'all can actually start practicing. Like just if y'all going out to fucking McDonald's or something, and then be like, damn, you come here often. Like what you getting? You getting a McChicken? Right there, boom. That's situational because
Right.
it's based off of where y'all at. Oh, boom, y'all at the festival.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. Like, you like going on Ferris wheels? Boom, that's situational based off of where you at in your place.
Exactly, because a lot of y'all that is just basically about using the situation to your advantage, and like he just said, y'all out there, y'all thinking that oh, well, I got a number, so ooh, I win. No, you don't win, because just because you get her number, that you don't even know if the number her real number. She could have gave you a fake number, could have gave you somebody else's number, or she probably blocked your ass right after she gave you her real number. So just because you get the number, don't that's not the end all be all right there. So don't sit up there and get excited over that and be twirling around and spinning in a circle like SpongeBob and Patrick when they thought they were going to Atlantis on that episode after he beat King Neptune. We telling y'all, nigga, you got to know how to actually spark up a combo because a woman want a lasting effect. You got to, because like he just said, we logical and by nature as men, we more logical than women. Women, they way more emotional, so you got to know how to spike their emotions. Whether that be you kind of teasing her a little bit, cause that's advanced level game. We ain't finna get off in all that on this episode, but you can kind of tease her a little bit if you know how to do it, you know how to balance it. Be like, damn, baby, shit, you got some little long feet, but it's all good, cause that smile pretty. Something like that. But we know y'all niggas ain't gonna know how to deliver that. Cause you'll probably
Right.
just leave it at your feet long as hell and let me get your number. Like, no, that's not what I'm telling you to do, bro. It's just all about just sparking emotions within her and making her feel comfortable enough to say, "Ooh, yeah, he might be a good candidate to get my number to." I like how he just transitioned from what I'm doing at this function right here to just let me get your information so I can invite you to another function, stuff like that.
Right, and then they'll think that's just the smoothest thing in the world, and it's just you just learned that over time, that you acquired that skill of doing that. So with that, and then that's another thing, doing that in person. So and then with texting, that's a whole nother thing also. Like you can't just be in like if you get a girl Instagram or her number, you can't be just going straight in like, damn, what you doing tonight? I'm trying to like you can't do that
Right.
because it's like nigga, she's like what? Like damn, nigga, what? She already and
Right.
then with females, they already get probably hella messages in Instagram, and they already know a lot of dudes want to them. They want to know what's different from you than all the other niggas that's trying to also. They want to know what's different.
Hmm.
So if
Exactly.
they just find one thing that corresponds with like you and her, like if one thing y'all have in like us in common, then okay, she gonna be like, okay, I can take him more serious because I know I like going hiking with him and stuff like that, and I can with him because he look attractive to me. So I might as
Right.
well just stick with him rather than all these other motherfuckers that just want to and they just I don't want all them.
And
So
and then
just texting
yeah.
is you gotta learn how to just text and shit within the on the phone, and you
Right.
gotta learn how to talk in person.
Person. Yeah, you don't just want to just be strong at one and bad at the other. You want to know how to balance it. And then see, like he just said, you got to remember how many messages women get on a day-to-day basis. Even the women that don't even look that damn good, probably getting way more messages than what ugly niggas getting. Ugly bitches probably getting 1,000 times that. So I mean, you just got to think, because a lot of niggas out here, they don't have the skills that we trying to give y'all. So we trying to put y'all up on game so y'all won't be in that same bracket of niggas that's doing the shit we telling y'all about. So pretty much, you want to text her, and then what I like to do is when I text women, we not finna sit up there and just text all day long. We not texting paragraph. We not double texting, triple texting. If the girl don't respond to one of your messages, move on, bro. Only time you could probably send her like one text message later to just confirm whether or not
Yeah.
if she responded to you, like if she didn't respond to you on purpose, or if it was just unintentional and she probably got caught up with doing something else. Now, if you send her that follow-up message later and there's still no response, cut off. You shouldn't be wasting your time on women like that, because at the end of the day, women real selective with who they talk to and who they choose to speak to. Because guess what? You doing that and you sending her hella message, and get what? It's a nigga out there that's texting her and she's responding back to his ass in 5 seconds. So why would you be the nigga who she ain't responding to instead of you just getting a bitch who responding back to your ass in 5 seconds? You gotta
Right.
think.
And that's another thing. Don't be worried about in texting. Do not be worried about a female that much to the point you not occupied with what you got going on. If you like not on the game, like be on a video game or go work out to the gym or go to work, go find a job or something or do something, like make yourself occupied to the point you're not worried about a female message. Because at that point, if you just sitting in the house like somebody we know, just sitting in the house looking at the ceiling all day with a napkin, coin, and a chip on the floor, and all you do is just go home from work and look at the ceiling, and you just waiting on somebody to respond to your shit all the time, and then you just say hello, how you doing, and then you just sitting there waiting like, oh, she hasn't texted in 60 seconds. Oh, like right there, if you just doing all that, you stressing yourself out, and then the bit probably not going, and then you texting back. Oh, she hasn't texted back in 60 seconds. Let me text her again.
Right.
Excuse me, are you gonna text back? And right there, she's like, okay, no, like he doing too
Right.
much.
But guess
They
what? I'm gonna
think
tell y'all.
they thinking just like that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, cause women they don't want to be the focal point of all your attention, so they want niggas that, well, men, they want men that have other stuff going on besides just them. Cause what woman just want to be the only thing you focused on in your life? And on top of that, why would you want the woman to be the only thing that you focused on in your life? Don't you have goals? Don't you have ambitions? Don't you got places you need to be and other people you got to see? It shouldn't be about that just one woman just because what she got between her legs. You should be making it a focal point of just advancing your life as a whole, like making yourself a healthier individual, making yourself a more financially free individual. It ain't just about women at the end of the day. That's what a lot of y'all going wrong at. Y'all making it all about women, women this, women that. Oh, I need to get the money so I can get the woman. I need to get this job so I can get women. How about you start doing that so you can just become a better version of what you were before you start listening to us? Because women don't want to be the main star of your life, because that's gonna turn her off. Because if you just all about her, you just underneath her skin all day. You texting her, blowing her phone up, calling her back to back. Let that girl breathe, man. Sometimes you gotta separate, and then you can find out what it is that you missing. And the same go for the woman, because if you just ain't somebody that's on her bumper 24/7, she gonna say, "Huh, what he got going on? He ain't text me all day." She gonna be thinking that in her brain, and then she gonna hit you up and say, I haven't heard from you, stranger," or something like that. And then you just go from there. Be like, "I was busy. I was working on my purpose." But a lot of y'all don't
right,
have purpose in life, so that's where you going wrong at too.
right, and then it's like if you always text her every single 5 minutes, she already know you ain't got shit going on unless you probably text her at work or something or doing something like that, which is still like give her time to breathe. Like just you don't have to. You can be attached, but not fuck attached where you just goddamn just gotta. Oh, I gotta text her. I gotta so she won't kill me. Like you don't have to do that all the time. Like literally just work on yourself and chill out, and then later on throughout the day, if you come back to her or text her, now y'all got something to talk about either on the phone, like video call, or either texting like, okay, I did this today. Y'all have a summary of what y'all did if y'all actually doing something instead of just texting every 5 minutes. Because at that point, y'all don't literally have nothing to talk about. For 24 hours out the day, it's
Right.
impossible for you to talk about something every single minute. Y'all gonna
Right.
just be saying this boring ass, oh, what you doing? Oh, nothing. Okay. And then it's like y'all now the shit get dry, and now she gonna probably go to somebody else that probably got something else to talk about. Like, oh yeah, I just came from the basketball court. Man, I dunked on like 5 people. She gonna be like, ooh, okay, my basketball athlete with hearts all on it, while you still sitting over there waiting for your goddamn message to goddamn send, because she probably blocked your ass.
Right. Probably blocked your ass and your shit green and your ass sitting there with that same napkin, chip, and coin. Like, what did I do wrong? Come on, man. And then on top of that, like he was just saying, to piggyback off of that, you talking to her all day long. And then it's just like you don't even have nothing interesting in your life that's going on to talk to her about. So all you doing is spamming her with WYD, WYD. You ask her what she doing. Nigga, what are you doing though? You got to worry about yourself at the end of the day. And so, what I like to do is when I text women, well, I'm not finna just sit up there and just have empty conversation over text messages. You should be sending women to come up with a date or when you can see that woman. So when you get the number,
Right.
just, okay, this your number. Okay, that's a bet. What your availability look like? I like to ask her, what is your availability or what your schedule look like? Well, I work all week, but I'm off on Friday and Saturday. Okay, that's a bet. I can do something with you on Saturday. What you like to do for fun? Oh, bowling, the movies, and I like to go for walks in the park. Okay, that's a bet. So what I want to do with you is, shit, me and you can link up. We can go get something to eat, then go catch a movie. How that sound? Oh, that sounds fine. And then right there, you don't have to send shit else. You don't have to say nothing else. You got the date right there. You got the date. You got the time. Boom, there you go. Some of y'all, like he was just saying, you talk to the woman all throughout text messages, day in, day out, hour after hour. Then when you come time to link up with the woman, what are you gonna talk about? Because y'all done talked about everything already via text message or FaceTime. That's another thing y'all doing. Stop sitting with these women on FaceTime and just talking about shit, and you don't have nothing to talk about with them when you actually meet them.
Right, and both y'all camera on the fucking ceiling just looking dumb, and it's like y'all, it's pointless at that point. So just get the fuck off the phone. But I know females on their side, they just want to see, they just want to have your presence in a space. But for you, like you're just sitting there like, oh, I wish I could get off the phone with this bitch. But whole time you should just don't get on the phone with her. Make it worth your while to see her instead of just being on the phone all the time. Cause then that's just making
Exactly.
it boring. And then it's like, how can y'all have a long lasting relationship if y'all just all see each other all the fucking time, 24/7 on the fucking phone, and then y'all just get together and y'all just like, oh well, okay, now what do we do? And y'all
Mhm.
have no plans or nothing.
Right.
And
And
that's
some of
another
y'all
thing
probably
with that's another thing with what he was saying was like what you like to do so you can get to know her. If that motherfucker don't have no ambitions or nothing, bro, don't even go for that female. If she just say, oh, I just sleep and that's it. Yeah, oh yeah, no.
right.
Just don't even go for that. If she say, oh yeah, I like to hike, I like to watch movies, I like to go out, I like to go to the park. At that point, you know you have options to see her and to do activities with, to make
Right.
the relationship like more fun, and y'all can do things after that and just be like, oh, that walk in the park was fun, I like that, we just had so much to talk about and stuff like that, instead of y'all just, oh, I just went to sleep today. Okay.
Right. And it's just like, yeah, that conversation not gonna boil down to nothing and you're not moving nowhere. You want to be always trying to progress to a point where you can see her consistently. Because a lot of y'all talking to the woman, but are y'all setting dates? Is she agreeing to come meet up with you somewhere? Or y'all just talking, y'all, oh well, I'm texting her. How long you been texting her and you ain't seen her yet, bro? We been texting for about 3 months. So you mean tell me you been texting this woman for 3 months and you still ain't even linked up with her? Well, she always says she's busy. Well, right there, you a dumbass for believing her. Cause ain't no woman that goddamn busy to the point where she can't make time for what she want to make time for. And that's why y'all need to start prioritizing y'all time. Stop giving your time to these women that don't respect you. Cause get what? It's a man out there that's texting her the eggplant emoji and she just biting on that, probably putting a thumbs up emoji on that motherfucker. and getting in the first thing smoking on the way to his house within 5 minutes. While y'all
Right.
sitting
And
over there
then
asking her, how
yeah.
was your day? Come on, man.
And then get to his house and do the washing machine on his goddamn shit. While y'all just sitting there like, I'm wondering what she's doing. Whole time she just doing the whole 360 on it. Like, come on, man.
Right.
So that's why y'all need to just like really just focus on y'all self first, and then learn how to just talk and text and get opportunities in that text or in a real person in real life, to where you just like, okay, now I know she likes to do this and that, so let me invite myself out to this like option right here, and boom, there you go. You just move off of that and start just having conversation off of whatever y'all doing or other stuff that she like to do while doing that certain opportunity. If y'all going out hiking, ask about the other opportunity, like ask about movies that she like, or whatever, what she like to eat. Do she like to
Yup.
cook? Stuff like that. You could just ask stuff off that one while y'all hiking. You could just ask stuff off of that to
Yeah,
make the
'cause
conversation just more long lasting.
exactly, cause yeah, she giving you the blueprint. Cause you ask her what she like to do for fun. If she giving you X, Y, and Z, you just use that to your advantage. Okay, you like to go hiking. Okay, you like movies. I like movies too. Then what that turned into? Ooh, what's your favorite movie? Oh, my favorite movie, Training Day. What's your favorite movie, baby? Oh, my favorite movie, Little Rascals. Oh, Little Rascals. Damn, I'm surprised you seen that movie. It's somebody else in my age bracket that didn't see that fucking movie, and I don't know how. And then she might start laughing and then say, who really ain't seen that movie? I'm gonna be like, well, it don't even matter because she don't have a brain. But then it's just like, yeah, at that point, we can go see the new Spider-Man movie that come out later on this month. Boom, there you go. It's just stuff like that. You just got to piggyback off of what she giving you. She tell you she like to go out to eat. Okay, what's your favorite restaurant? I like Ruth Chris. Be like, well, baby, I don't know you yet, so you ain't getting no Ruth Chris dinner out of me. You just got to keep it real. Be like, baby, Ruth Chris kind of crazy for the first date. Well, I'll set up for Applebee's because if she wants you enough, she gonna give you an alternative anyway. She
Right.
not
Yeah.
gonna
If she
just sit up.
wants you,
Yeah, go
if
ahead.
she wants you enough, yeah, she's literally gonna give you opportunities of just like trying to figure her out and give and let her in and make sure she gonna give you opportunity to where she wants you to invite yourself in. She wants you to she literally just giving you like probably free throws on free throws, like to the point she like it's like she damn near trying to goddamn tell you she like you at that point, but she trying to do it without verbally telling you like, oh yeah, you and stuff like that. She trying to just give you hints. So if you just can't fall on them hints, then at that point it's like, well, she about to just move on to the next one that can take the hints. So you need to
Exactly.
find out what the hints is, and then just going on from there, which is easy because she's literally giving you opportunities. Like she's saying, I like to do this and that. A female that don't really like you, that's not interested, she's not giving you that much. She's literally gonna try to make the
Exactly.
conversation short and stuff like that, or either prolong
Hmm.
it to the point where she's always like, "Oh,
Yep.
I'm always busy," and then it's like 5 months down the line, you still ain't went on no date or nothing with her yet.
Yep. And I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint because just like he was just saying, a woman, she gonna give you all the hints in the world. She gonna give you all the opportunities in the world. That's if she really like you. A woman that don't really like you, who wanna use you, you got one opportunity. She say, well, I want to go to Ruth Chris, and you say, well, we not going there. How about this? And then she just don't text you back. That was already a keen indicator she not that interested in you. She was just trying to use you for a free meal. But now if you tell that same girl, I don't know about Ruth Chris, she say, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be Ruth Chris. I like Applebee's and Outback. It's just like, okay, she give you multiple opportunities and she give you multiple ways out. So where she trying to just at this point make it more comfortable for you. And then on top of that, the type of messages she responding back with after you text her and you ask her how she doing or whatever after you get her number, and then she just real descriptive in the message. I'm doing fine today. How about yourself? Because that's another thing women do when they going. They gonna ask you follow-up questions. It's not just gonna be when you tell them how you doing and then she respond, I'm good. And then you gotta keep on, you the one that keep dragging the combo on, because then you saying, what you doing? I'm sleepy. And then you say, why you so sleepy? Then she say, I'm bored. Then you say, why you bored? Then it's just, I wanted to go out the house today, but I don't know. And then it's just at that point, you just keep on dragging this convo on with a woman that don't really want to talk to you for real. But now if she was
Right.
actually going, she'll be sitting up there, she'll be saying, oh, I'm sleepy because I had to work X, Y, and Z amount of hours at work. And yeah, I'm just trying to get myself charged up really quickly for my next shift, but what do you have going on and where you work? She gonna ask you questions on top of questions. She gonna keep the convo going with you as well. So that's what y'all
Right.
gotta look for.
She gonna keep dialogue. So that's what y'all just need to learn. Just learn how to just communicate and learn the signals of hints of what when she's actually interested in you and stuff like that. And then another thing with the Ruth Chris stuff, and just make sure you not being used, which we're gonna probably talk about in another video. Like not being used and tricking and doing all that, spending money for no reason and all that. So we're gonna talk about that in another video. But I hope y'all learned something from this video. And I hope y'all got a good little laugh. But we gonna go to it. We gonna stop it right here. And then yeah, just hey, y'all like, subscribe, and follow if y'all new and if y'all learned something. And we gonna see y'all on the next episode.